Hey everybody, Jeff here from Outseta. Today I'm going to walk you through implementing Outseta's sign up and login forms with your product or website. Before you get started, there's a little bit of pre-work that you do need to do. The first thing is going to be coming over to the billing tab within Outseta and clicking on settings. Here you'll connect Outseta to your Stripe account. Once you've connected to Stripe, you can come over to billing and plans, and you're going to want to set up at least one pricing plan. You can give your plan a name, enter a monthly, quarterly, or annual rate, or if you want to create a free plan, just enter a monthly rate of 0. Once you've created a plan and connected to Stripe, there's a few settings that you need to configure over on the auth, sign up, and login page. These are particularly important, so I'll bring you through each of them quickly. The first option says send sign up confirmation email. If you have any site that users need to log into, you're going to want to leave this toggle on. And once a user signs up, what this does is it sends them a confirmation email that does two things. It's going to validate their email address so we know that they signed up with a legitimate email, and it's going to send them an email prompting them to set a password so that they can log in. The most important setting on this page is the post login URL. This tells Outseta where to send a user once they log in successfully. As we scroll down to the sign up settings, this is where you can specify what information you want to capture from your users at sign up. You can come here to add fields, or if there's additional fields that you want to add to your sign up form that don't appear in this pick list, you can come up to CRM and custom properties and just add those properties first. We need a place to store that data, so adding a property to the CRM gives us a place to store that information, and then you can pull it into your sign-up forms. Finally, there's the post sign-up URL. This is where users are set immediately after they sign up for the very first time. This is typically a thank you page. So here's an example of a thank you page that we're using that just thanks the user for signing up and lets them know that they should be looking for a confirmation email, which will prompt them to set a password so they can then log in. With those settings in place, you're ready to begin the actual implementation, which will start over here on the auth and embeds page. This process is super simple. There's a single script that we call Outseta's Quick Start Head script that you can just copy here. And then within your website, you're going to drop this directly into the header of your site. So if I come here to site settings, in this case, I'm implementing this with Webflow, but the process is going to be the same no matter what development framework or website builder you're using. You're just going to drop this one code into the header of your website. So you can paste that code right here and then click publish. Once you've done that, we can go back to the site itself. And you'll see within Outseta, we provide on this very same page, sign up, login, profile, and logout links. If you open up the public version of this site, for example, you'll see there's a sign up button, you'll see there's a login button here. And if we open the actual editor, any site that you're working with, you're going to want to add 4 buttons or links. It's going to be that sign up button, that login link, a my profile or my account link, as well as the logout link. And the process of hooking these up to Outseta is dead simple. If you click on this login link, for example, this login link just references this login link provided in Outseta here. So you can just copy this value, you come over here in Webflow, and you tell that login button to go to that link that we just grabbed from Outseta. You're going to repeat this process for the sign up button, for the profile button, and for the logout button. The value that we provide typically gets appended to your homepage URL. This basically tells Outseta if somebody logs out what page you want to send the user back to. So typically that's going to be your homepage. But once you link the links on your site to these links within Outseta and publish your site, you're finished. So let's take a look at what that looks like. Here I am on the live site, and if I click on sign up, this is Outseta's sign up embed opening as a pop-up. The user can come here and say, I want the starter plan, and move through checkout for the starter plan. After they complete the sign up process, they'll get redirected to your post sign up URL. and the user receives an email which prompts them to set a password. Once they set a password, they can come back to the site anytime, and if we click on the login link, they'll be able to log in using the login embed. I'm actually going to go ahead and log into an account here, this time using Google. And now that I've logged in, I get redirected to what we set up as the post login URL in Outseta. In this case, it's a page of protected content. You'll also notice that now that I'm logged in, the login and sign up buttons that were in the navigation of the site hide themselves. This happens automatically because Outseta recognizes the user's logged in, so the sign up and login links are no longer relevant. Instead, I now see this My Profile link. So I can open a profile of information about myself. I can use this to change my plan, for example. I can cancel my subscription here, or I could edit my billing information or download any of my invoices. So this gives your users control over their own subscription. If I close this, I can go ahead and log out, and I'm redirected back to the home page of the site. And you'll see now the navigation automatically changed again. Now I see the login link again because I'm no longer logged in, as well as the sign up button. That's it. There's one more thing I do want to show you, which is how you can build plan-specific sign up links. So if you come to auth and embeds and sign up, there's a couple different approaches to hooking up your sign up forms. So on this site, if I click sign up, we start by showing the user all of the different plans that you offer. The user has to start with this select plan step and then move through checkout. But lots of sites want to do what we're doing here on this page. This is a page where we just designed this pricing table. And if the user, for example, wants to sign up for the startup plan, they can click this button and we open the sign up embed pre-configured for that plan specifically. We've cut out that plan selection step, in other words. If you want to create a sign up form like that, you can use this configuration tool here. We start by asking you if you want to embed a sign up form on a page, if you want to use a pop-up, or you can also create a payment link. So in this case, I'll just say we want a pop-up, and we want a pop-up for a particular plan, and let's say it's the Pro plan. You'll see as I make those changes, the preview over here of the sign up form I'm building changes. And once you like what you see, you can just click install your embed. Down here, we've now generated a new link that will trigger the sign up form for the Pro plan specifically. You can also customize the design of your forms here or apply CSS styling to the forms themselves. If you have any questions about implementing Outseta's sign up and login forms with your site whatsoever, please reach out. You can reach our team at support@outseta.com. Thanks so much.